The story of Texas music continues with a Texas artist known throughout his career as the Texas Troubadour. He was one of the most influential musicians from Texas, having a music career that spanned well over 40 years. He was a lifetime member of the Grand Ole Opry and was the first to take the Grand Ole Opry to Carnegie Hall in New York City. He's also a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame, and he's the 20th most influential country artist of all time, as ranked by TNT magazine. His name was Ernest Tubb, and he was born in 1914 on a cotton farm near Crisp, Texas, in Ellis County in northeast Texas. His father was a sharecropper, and Ernest grew up working in the cotton fields. He spent his spare time learning to sing and play the guitar, and was greatly influenced by Jimmie Rodgers. He started out singing on the local radio station in San Antonio when he was just 19 years old. A short year later, he was doing his own daily 15-minute live show on a local radio station in San Angelo, Texas. His career took off in 1936 when he contacted Jimmie Rodgers' widow to ask for an autographed photo. A friendship developed, and she was instrumental in getting Tubb a recording contract with RCA Records. Having no luck with RCA, he switched to Decca Records in 1940, where he had his first major hit, Walking the Floor Over You. He joined the Grand Ole Opry in 1943 and remained a member for the rest of his life. He put together his first band in the 1950s, the Texas Troubadours, and they were well known for having one of the best bands in all of country music during the 50s and 60s. Also in the early 1960s, he had his own television program syndicated throughout America on Saturday nights called The Ernest Tubb Show. Throughout the 1970s, he continued to play concerts throughout America, and in 1980, he appeared as himself in the movie Coal Miner's Daughter, starring Sissy Spacek. In 1982, Ernest Tubb fell ill with emphysema and died of the illness 2 years later at the Baptist Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. He was buried in Nashville's Hermitage Memorial Garden Cemetery, and his legacy lives on through his famous record shop there in Nashville. This next video features Ernest Tubb performing his biggest hit, Walking the Floor Over You, live and on stage at the Grand Ole Opry in 1955.
The Texas Troubadour, Ernest Tubb.
I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You've broken your promise and you left me here alone. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you're gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. Oh, buddy, lay on now. Someday you may be lonesome too. Walking the floor is good for you. Just keep right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I love you and I will the day I die. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor